Assalamu alaikum, 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Foreign Minister says Pakistan wants to play a positive role for promotion of unity amongst the Muslim Ummah. Information Minister says Prime Minister's upcoming visit to China from Friday would help bringing economic stability at home. State Minister for Interior says Pakistan has overcome the menace of terrorism due to unprecedented sacrifices by the law enforcing agencies. Palestine Liberation Organization has announced to suspend its recognition of Israel until it recognizes a state of Palestine with East Jerusalem as its capital. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has once again emphatically stated the Saudi economic package for Pakistan carries no conditionality or strings. Responding to the points of opposition members in National Assembly today, Foreign Minister said Pakistan is not sending any troops to Yemen. He said, "We only want to play a positive role for promotion of unity amongst the Muslim Ummah." The Foreign Minister also declared reports regarding landing of Israeli aircraft in Pakistan as baseless and concocted. He said the reports are contrary to the facts. Taking to the floor, opposition leader Shehbaz Sharif said, "We accept the clarification of the Foreign Minister on the matter of Israeli aircraft." Information Minister Fawad Chaudhry says the country is in take-off position right now after far-reaching measures by the government's economic team. Addressing newsmen outside Parliament House today, he said PTI government inherited a huge backlog of foreign loans. However, we have been able to recover from the economic crisis. He said Prime Minister's recent visit to Saudi Arabia and his upcoming visit to China would help Pakistan overcome all the economic woes left by the previous regime. The minister said Prime Minister's three-day visit to China from Friday would help open a new chapter of bilateral cooperation between the two friendly countries and bringing economic stability at home. Minister of State for Interior Shehryar Afridi says Pakistan has overcome the menace of terrorism due to unprecedented sacrifices by the law enforcing agencies. Addressing 44th Passing Out Parade at National Police Academy in Islamabad today, he said the government will make all-out efforts to modernize police to improve its performance.
In fact, the history of Pakistan is being written with the blood of our martyrs. It is needless to say that we sacrificed more than 60,000 lives to ensure the survival and prosperity of Pakistan. And let me assure you, when it comes to sovereignty, integrity, and national security of Pakistan, we won't compromise, and this nation has already done enormous sacrifices.
At the United Nations, Pakistan has highlighted India's persistent human rights violations in occupied Kashmir, saying New Delhi's denial of UN-pledged right to self-determination to the Kashmiris is example of its impunity. Speaking at General Assembly's third committee meeting, Pakistan's permanent representative to UN, Maliha Lodhi, said Kashmiri people are facing ruthless human rights abuses at the hands of Indian occupying forces. She said detailed June 14th report of UN High Commissioner for Human Rights had lifted the veil from decades of obfuscation of massive violations of human rights in occupied Kashmir. Indian Congress President Rahul Gandhi has said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mistakes on Kashmir have put the territory on fire. Addressing a public meeting in Madhya Pradesh, referring to the latest pat of killings in the territory, he said Jammu and Kashmir is on fire right now. Palestine Liberation Organization has announced to suspend its recognition of Israel until it recognizes a state of Palestine based on pre-1967 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital. According to Palestine's official news agency, Central Council, after 2 days meeting in Ramallah, said PLO and Palestinian Authority will also end security coordination and suspend economic agreements as set out under 1994 Paris Economic Protocol. The Council said the decision was made in light of Israel's continued denial of the signed agreements. Israeli-occupied forces have martyred a Palestinian in fresh clashes on the Gaza border. According to Palestinian Health Ministry, the man was shot in the chest in protests along the border in northern Gaza. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.